Hey Aries, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for coming back, and I send love and gratitude to each and every person that's been helping the channel grow. If you're new to my channel, my name is Steph and you're very welcome. So this is going to be your September reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anybody else that's been guided to this video. And for some reason the Ascendant Masters cards I was using them for the dailies and using the message from the angels, but the Ascendant Masters card wants to come out for you guys, so we'll check that out in the end. So I hope you've all survived our crazy Leo season with all of the retrograde planets and the eclipses. Okay, so guys, here is your spread. It's the Mystic 7 spread. We're going to see what's going on. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here, so here is the opportunity of a new beginning, a new romantic beginning, a new emotional beginning with yourself, with your partner, with your friends, family, co-workers. This is expressing yourself on an emotional level. There could also be an offer coming in, a proposal, somebody expressing how they really feel about you in love and gratitude energy. And there could also be a sense of strong emotional energy, especially this is the day after the full moon in Pisces that I'm recording this. So that happened on the 26th, today is the 27th. So you may be feeling a little unusually emotional going into September here, and being connected and vibrating from an area of love and gratitude, which is really great, guys. So let's see. I just want to make sure you can see all the cards. So you have the Four of Wands. Yes, so now I know why they wanted me to do Aries first, because I was going to do Gemini and then Aquarius, but they were telling me no, do Aries first. So there could be a marriage here, a commitment, moving in together, celebrating a birth, or news of a pregnancy. This could also be a hen or stag party, some sort of formal celebratory event here, but it also talks about the stability and the foundations in which you're building upon. So I feel Aries, you are on the right path. You are building solid foundations for yourselves, aligning your actions with your intentions and what your true desires are. And there may be a cause for celebration for you or somebody that you're connected to. This could also be a sending off party to college or university, or moving to relocate for a new job or a new home. But this is around your stability and in the environment in which you're building that on. And this is really good energy with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. It does really look like there could be a proposal or a marriage, which is absolutely beautiful. So congratulations to those of you that are celebrating those types of events. So the Five of Wands being your challenge and blockage represents the negative and I thought Mercury was direct now. I can't really speak. So this is the outside influences that I feel if you're experiencing emotional happiness and celebrations, there could be sorry guys, I had to get a drink there. I'm still not over my chest infection. This is the outside energy, so people really like hating on you because you're getting this new opportunity, this new fresh start, this stable home environment, and there could be jealousy, manipulation and mind games going on. Now, to protect our energies against those types of people, we can call in Archangel Michael, Ascended Master El Mori, to clear and shield and protect your energies and releasing negative mindsets, either your own negative self-talk, engaging with low vibrational communication like gossip, listening to hearsay, rumors and things like that. So this is affecting me in the month of September. It's important to clear and shield your energies and do not engage yourself in those low vibrational communications such as gossip or trying to using manipulative tactics to get what you want, or somebody in your environment is doing this. So strength is what we are moving towards. So I do feel like the universe has your back. That's the first thing that I've heard here. And that you are cultivating your inner emotional and spiritual and psychological strength here. You're connecting with your divine guidance, your divine path, and you're in flow with the universal energies, which is absolutely brilliant, guys. And this is the calling for you with Leo and the Sun. It's about getting your energies from the Sun, that happiness, that optimism, and the yellows representing positive energies, and joy and optimism. But it's by cultivating our inner demons, by navigating the challenges of our lives, that we grow through this inner strength and we gain wisdom and knowledge. I'm also looking after your physical body by exercising, working out, keeping yourself balanced by practicing caring, self-care, and this will all raise your vibrations. So the underlying influences is the Page of Swords. So this is definitely like gossip, negative thinking, double meaning talk, passive aggressive energy. So there may be like secret communication going on that you're not aware of that's really negative, and there could be like a spy in your midst where somebody is watching what you're doing and they're communicating that back to your partner, your friend, your family, or your boss. So they're really looking to cause damage through communication here. And the Page of Swords represents that double-edged sword of truth and clarity, because the truth can hurt, and it often does become painful to learn the truths of people not being for our highest good, people talking behind our back, people trying to manipulate us through their speech and communication. So I do feel like there could be a frenemy, definitely, or somebody is doing some sort of spying or checking up on phones or emails, messages, Snapchat, things like that. So now that you are aware of this energy, Aries, it's important, even more so, that if this is you, to change your communication tactics, because this is lowering your vibration. And if it's not you, to clear and shield your energies against that. And if you are learning to move away from a negative mindset or negative self-talk that isn't doing you any good, it's a work in progress, and you have to do that each and every day. So the Queen of Wands is the past, so there's definitely a Leo energy here, for sure, because the Queen of Wands represents Leo, and so does the Strength card. We also have air, and we have a lot of fire. We have, the only thing that we don't have at the moment is Pentacles. So this is all emotional and mental energies. But the Four of Wands donates an actual, in what you're building your foundation on, and that foundation to be built on happiness. So the Queen of Wands, if it doesn't donate a Leo, male or female, or it can be any other fire sign, it doesn't have to be, because it's a general reading. The Queen of Wands does exactly what I said in the beginning. It connects your emotional realm with your intentions and your desires, and taking action according to goals and plans, and taking a step-by-step approach to achieving those goals. And the Queen of Wands is tapping into her psychic abilities, into her intuition, into her gut feelings, and this is what drives her, and this is why she is so successful, because she relies on her own inner resources, inner strength, inner guidance, her own abilities to get the job done. And this is her fortitude, and this is why she can rule kingdoms, is because she does not need anybody outside of herself to fulfill her needs, because she satisfies her needs in a sense that she practices self-care, self-love, and she's also willing to walk the walk and talk the talk. So the next stage is the moon. So we have two major arcana cards here, and the moon is number 9, so we're looking for completion. It also represents Cancer and Pisces, so there could have been like a interference going on in your relationship or in your home with either a Leo, an air sign, or a water sign. Scorpio as well. And look, this frenemy is showing up because one is a dog and one is a fox, and they're barking at the moon. So your intuition is calling on you to pay attention to what's going on around you. And here there may be a tower moment where secrets and revelations may come to light. Your intuition and your gut feelings may very well be confirmed that there is somebody here that isn't for your highest good, and that they are talking and doing things without you being aware of. So it also represents the full moon in Pisces. So some revelations may certainly have come about over this full moon energy, and we're still like in the eclipse energy and the planets being retrograde, so there is a lot of, but it's shining a light. I do feel like there is something going to come to light here, or you're connecting with your intuition and realizing that you do have people that aren't for your highest good, and your ability to connect with your intuition and trust your gut instincts and take action according to that. So Justice card is your outcome. So yes guys, in the month of September, coming into the end of September, going into October, there may be a decision that's going to be made. Now, if there is like I felt such a positive energy at the start, so I do feel like maybe this is like going to a registry office to get married, or just becoming in union in the eyes of the law. But it's also about karma, and receiving what you give out comes back to you. So there's talks about balance here, balancing your mind with your heart and allowing yourself to be guided. So there could be a Libra that you're connecting with in the end of September, and this could be a judge or somebody in a legal profession, and a decision is going to be made around yeah, like the universe is watching here. So whatever is going on that is being hidden, or whatever negativities, it's calling upon you to trust that energy. Justice is about fairness, and balance is about assessment. It's about being able to weigh up two sides of the coin, to see both sides of the equation, to look at somebody else's perspective as well as your own, and to balance your own scales, your own masculine and feminine energies. And I do feel like you may be becoming spiritually awakened or spiritually enlightened. There's divine guidance here, and inner resources and strength available to you, and allowing yourself to release the karma of the past by learning the lesson and moving forward. There could be like a air water sign, or a water air sign in your midst that is dragging down your vibration energies. And it says yoga is your ascended master. I pop this here. And we're going to read the message directly from the book. As long as you're on as long as what you're giving out to the universe is not the Five of Swords or the Page of Swords, or you're living in an illusion, or being allowed to be disillusioned by negativity, we need to balance the karmic scales here by releasing those energies and allowing ourselves to ascend to a higher perspective. Abhijit and the other ascended masters guide you to do yoga regularly. Yoga's benefits are one of the answers to your question. Through yoga, you will gain increased clarity, energy, flexibility, toning, and psychic awareness. You may also meet wonderful new friends and have fun at yoga classes. Yoga is an ancient tradition among spiritual practitioners because of these many eccentric and material benefits. Don't delay. Do some yoga today. Additional meanings for this card. Stretch often today. Practice breath work today by taking full inhalations and exhalations. Teach yoga or invite others to participate in yoga with you. Watch a yoga video or take a yoga class. So we are going to get the messages, healing with the angels message for you as well, guys. Okay, divine timing, justice. Okay, so I'm just going to try and balance these two here. Okay, doesn't want to. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to pause the video so I could get the thing to stand. So it says, pay attention to doors that are opening and shutting for you right now. Walk through doors that open and learn from the doors that shut. Your prayers are being answered. There is no doubt about that. However, everything operates according to the universal laws of divine timing. This means that certain pieces of the puzzle must first fall into place so that other parts can come to fruition. If you try to skip or rush certain pieces or parts, the whole plan will lack a solid foundation. Don't try to force open any doors that appear closed to you. Instead, ask your angels for guidance to see if the door closed because of negative expectations or if it's simply a sign of divine timing. Look for others' doors that do open and walk through them with faith and gratitude. So Aries, I hope and I trust it's helped in some way, and I hope you come back for your next reading. Take care, guys.